Today we're going to be doing a Happy Halloween animation in Procreate Dreams. Okay, so here we are. Let's go over into Procreate. I'll show you what I got going on here. So I've got a cauldron here, which is static. It's not going to move at all. The liquid also is not going to move. The hands are going to move, and the eyeballs are going to move, and the words are going to move. All right, so of course all of the things that are moving I've got on separate layers. The hand and the white part of the eye is on one layer, and then the little colored eyeball with the iris in the middle is on its own separate layer also. Each letter is on their own separate layer because we're going to have these spell it out as we go. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go on over to Procreate Dreams. Okay, we're going to start a new animation by clicking on the little plus right here in the top right corner. If you want to change your sizes, you can just scroll through all of these, and then you can also change it by clicking on the little red square there and changing the dimensions of it, or the clarity, whatever you want to do right there. But I'm just going to leave it as is, empty, widescreen, and here we are. Let's go ahead and click on the title here, go into properties, which is at the top. We're going to change our frames per second first to 12, and the duration, I think I'm going to do about 10 seconds. To get rid of that minute, click on that and just hit the backspace. That'll get rid of that. So we got 12 frames per second, 10-second duration, and 1920 by 1080. That's good. Hit done. All right. Another thing I want to do is turn on a background. So if you click on the numbers here, you can click on the background color right there. And I think I want some kind of deep purple. Not the band, the color. All right, so about right there. I think that's good. Okay, let's go on back over to Procreate. And I'm going to hold down on this until I can move it around. I'm going to get out of here, go back into Dreams, and drop it right in there. There are other ways to do that. You can import from Procreate Dreams. You can import the files over into that. That's another way to do it, but that's fine. This is the way I like to do it. So what we have now is we have just a flat picture file. That's all there is. There's no layers, there's no nothing. So we need to fix that. If you long press on that track we got here and you convert your layers to tracks, you can see that it creates a group. And if we click on the little arrow right beside it, now we have all of our little layers that we wanted. All right. So for the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and turn off these letters because I don't want them on at first. And we are going to animate our arms. So I've got the arms and the eyeballs in a group by themselves. I had that over in Procreate, so when we put it over here, it keeps those layers in the groups also. So we have the hand and we have the eyeball. So we're going to animate that all together at first. So I'm going to close that group, and we're going to go into Move and Move in Scale, and we want to start this thing down here. Okay, but as you see, we have a problem. It's showing. We don't want it to show. So what we need to do is we need to make ourselves a mask. And I'm going to show you how to do that pretty easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new layer on top of our arm group here. So just hit the plus sign right there, new track. And I have no idea where it put it. It sure didn't put it where we wanted it, that's for sure. So let me do this one more time. New track, there we go. Now we got one right above the arm. Okay, and then when we do a layer, remember that white will reveal and black will hide. So I'm going to go into drawing mode right here. And I'm going to turn it on to white. All right, And then what I want to do is I want to draw a little box, and I'm going to actually take care of all of these hands with one go. So I want a little bit on the bottom. I want a little bit on the bottom to show in the green, so they'll start to come up in the middle of the green liquid here. Alright, and then we're going to make this big loop like this and fill that in. And that should do it. Now what we need to do is we need to long press on that and hit fill duration till it fills it all the way up to the end of the animation. And then hit done. Now we need to change this to a mask. If you long press on it, click on mask, and we want to click on a layer mask. Alright, now you can see our arm disappeared, which that's what we wanted. So now he's going to come up inside the liquid. Alright, so now we can do our little animation. So he's going to start down there. So I've already set that keyframe right there. And we're going to come over about, not quite a second, but almost. Click on it again. And then we're going to move it to where we want it to come up at. And I think about right there is good. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Boop, there we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do that other arm. So let's long press on that mask that we have, so the white part right here, and let's copy that. Okay, now we're going to go to our next arm. I'm going to do that middle one first. Stop, I didn't tell you to go. Okay, and then we're going to make a new track on top of this layer. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. There we go, and we're going to paste our mask in there. Okay, so now we're going to have to mask each one of those, but we've already made it once, so that's why I said all you got to do is make it once. Alright, and now this arm, he's not going to come up until the other one comes up. So we're going to have him, we're going to set a move and scale keyframe right here. We're going to take him out of the screen. Alright, so that's going to come, oh, delete that first keyframe. We want him to stay down. Okay, so that one's going to come up to about right there, and then we're going to have him pop up, and we're going to do that not quite a second, but almost like 75% of a second. And then we're going to have him come up right there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Boop, boop. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the other one the same exact way. So we're going to go to this other hand here. We need to make a track on top of that one. We need to paste our mask in there. Alright, and then we need to do a move and scale. And we'll take him down here where he can't be seen. See, that's what happened when I did that move and scale. It automatically created another keyframe over here in the beginning. I don't want that, so we're going to delete that. So it's going to stay down in the bottom position right there. Alright, and then we're going to have this one come up again, not quite a second, but 75% of a second. have him pop up right there. All right, that should be it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's what we needed. And that is done for the arms. So that was easy enough. Now, we're going to do those little eyeballs. We're going to move those things around. So let's go into our first group here. So we're going to wait till he comes up first. All right, let's open that group up. So we need to go to the eyeball here. Okay, so we're going to wait till he goes all the way up and stops. Okay, so about right there. And then we're going to hit him and do a move and scale. You know what, we might can do this performance mode. Let's try that. So click on the little circle right there. And then now it says ready to record. As soon as we move our finger, it's going to start recording. So okay, I think that's good. Let's see if that worked okay. I think it's good. So the first time when I tested this, I did it all by keyframes, but I think this is much easier and much better. All right, so that one's done. We can close that group because that one is done. Okay, let's go to the other one. So let's open that group. And we have a blue eyeball in this one. So I'm going to wait till he comes up. There he comes, the blue eyeball. All right, so let's set a move and scale right there. And then let's do a performance mode by clicking on the little circle. Okay, and then as soon as we move it, he's going to start recording. Okay, I think that's good. Hit done. Yep, that's fine. All right, and then we'll need to do one more. So let's close that arm group and let's go into the last one here in the middle. Open that up. So we got the orange eye now. Okay, so we're going to wait till he comes up about right there maybe. Nope, right there. He's the tall one. So right there, we're going to hit a move and scale. All right, and then we're going to set performance mode again. And remember, as soon as we start moving him, it's going to start recording. Done? All right, let's see what that looks like. Yep, it looks good. All right, now we need to do our letters. So let's go into the group that has all the letters in it, and that should be the one I got turned off right here. So we don't want those words to pop up until all of the eyes are up. So what we need to do is I'm going to, so now all the arms are up. I'm going to edit and split that, and I'm going to delete that first part. All right, so now we won't have any words until right here. All right, and now we want those letters to come up one at a time. So I'm going to open that group up. All right, and now the H is there. So I've got them going up like this, so H-A-P-P-Y, just like that. So we're just going to take this, long press on it, and slide it over a little bit. Same thing with this one, just a little bit more, just kind of stair step them. Easy enough. And the last one. All right. Here we we go. Alright guys, that is it. Very easy one today, but it turned out to be really good. I will leave the final animation at the end of this video, but I'd like to thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Tell your friends, share the videos, hit the like button, all them kinds of good things help out the channel. And with that, I will see you guys next week for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. Take care.